Hello, I am Atakan. I am blind product developer and the co-founder of Binclusive. Before explaining the Binclusive, let's look at what a billion people experience when companies are not inclusive from their perspective.
Hello, I am Utku and I'm a visually impaired person. I'm providing accessibility consultancy for many organizations. Many of the apps that I use in my daily life, such as shopping apps or cooking apps, are not accessible enough. And as someone working in the field, as I can say that if brands were more inclusive, they could reach a much larger audience, including myself as well. Like everyone else, I consume content and I engage with some posts and many other visual content as well. So if audio descriptions is missing or there are some silent screens, I feel left out and unable to follow. This causes some kind of exclusion feeling. And I believe that inclusivity is not a difficult thing. There are some simple solutions around us.
Hi, I am Mina. I'm a visually impaired person. I'm working as a software test engineer. Life shouldn't be this difficult for anyone. The standards of accessibility are very clearly defined. When I test some applications, I use Binclusive so I can focus on the testing side more than the accessibility side. You don't have to worry about accessibility anymore. Binclusive make the process so easy for me. I didn't expect that the process is so easy with Binclusive.
For the past 10 years, I have been worked to be inclusive for organizations and companies. I provided accessibility consultancy to governments, corporate companies, and different organizations. Also, I worked in different companies to develop technologies for disabled people. When companies are not accessible, they lose the potential 1 billion disabled people and their friends and families. For that reason, to solve this issue and remove the barrier, we developed Binclusive. Binclusive guides step by step to make accessible their digital assets, software and content without requirement any technical knowledge. They're making accessible their websites, mobile applications and content. Binclusive integrates your source code and uses machine learning algorithm detect accessibility issues, allowing to resolve accessibility issues in our interface. Everyone can resolve accessibility issues. Product managers, product designers, UX researcher, etc. Everyone can create alternative formats for their contents, upload documents, and select accessibility type of documents, audio descriptions, subtitles, sign language, simplified versions, etc. If you prefer, Binclusive can handle entire process for you with professional editors. In the world, brands need to be inclusive and sustainable in order to create more loyal customers and have a unique story. To achieve sustainability goals, brands must be accessible to comply regulations such as European Disability Act, American Disability Act, and more. Making your digital assets inclusive with Binclusive, you can protect yourself from regulations, reach over 1 billion people compared to your competitors, and tell a unique brand story. Today, sign up Binclusive, start creating accessible digital assets for your companies and organizations. Let's create an inclusive world together.